Yeah. All right. Drink got. Which leaves me 20 whole seconds to see if this works. And I need to do the Discord yoink. Make Sergeant Cookie happy. Done. Okay. Discord thing done. We can change scene. G'day, g'day, welcome. Well, welcome, beautiful people. Where are we? Not that one. Well, actually, that one will do. As long as we change this to this. Slightly smaller. Shove it in the corner. Good. Now. Go. Yeah. Headphones do. Right. Looks like you've got sound. I've got sound. We will momentarily have controller. If you hear a didn't, it's me plugging in the GameCube controller adapter. Yep, that's me. Yeah. Alright, I don't know, the Ewoks seem awfully like drop bears, Commissar Kitty. Anyway, let's get going. We need to say, you capture that. Please do. It's thinking, it's thinking. It's not doing. Why are you not doing that? You should be capturing that. Okay, there we go. It was just taking its sweet time. Even in a bomber jacket. It's cold today, Kitty. It's cold and rainy. It's not windy, at least. Hello and welcome to the Block Plays. Donald Duck, going Quackers. Here as part of Sellout Sunday, and as suggested by Shadow Slicer. No, Amel, sorry. Ah! Wrong one. He has a different... Oh, I did the wrong one. I'm bad.
Hurry up, Donald. Turn on the TV. It's almost time for Daisy's report.
Alright. Well, we can fix that. Done.
And now please watch this intrepid live report from Daisy, our famous reporter. Daisy, you're on the air.
Thank you, Robert.
All right.
I'm actually in the foreign kingdom of Murloc, the terrible magician. Now that I've finally found a way to enter his secret temple, we will know what his terrifying
A high of
plans are.
13.
She's fantastic.
We can hear him from here.
So,
I'll try to walk
perilously
up to him
close
now.
to below 10 degrees, where all human life ceases.
There's Murloc. He's working on a very strange machine.
Who's there? You'll never get out of here.
You let me go! Put me down!
It's a little bit loud.
Daisy is in danger. I'm gonna rescue her.
There's an Aussie.
I can help you reach Murloc's kingdom. With my incredible gyro...
Squinty and sweltering.
teleport.
I'm coming, Daisy.
Double that and
I'm
I'll
gonna
give you
save
its
your
sweltering.
day.
20 is
Left too soon.
barely acceptably warm.
At the moment, my machine doesn't have enough power. I need your help.
Alright. It was 30 yesterday for Finboy. See, that's perfect weather. 30, no humidity. Mwah. Take the doggo to the beach. Alright. Enter my name. Done. Evil Phantom of the Opera Man has yoinked Daisy, and we, as Donald Duck, must save her. Pretty straightforwards.
My gyro gamma tubal teleport doesn't have enough power to send you to Murloc's temple. Well, not yet. We need the energy of the gamma rays. Once you've placed the gamma weather vanes on the 3 highest summits of the world, we'll have all we need. Easy, right? Right now, I can only send you to Ducky Mountain. There you'll find the parts of the first weather vane. My great-grandfather is the only one who's ever tried this experiment.
I love his
Afterwards,
hexagonal
he took down
glasses.
the weather vanes and hit all the parts.
Not circles.
Go
Hexagons. Alright. We've got thumbstickers move.
Oh, you can ask my computer anything, Donald. Take your pick.
His voice changes. B is punch, and A is interact and jump. I mean, it feels like you want me to go here. Okay. There was a Bond villain that they identified by his hexagonal glasses. I can't imagine they'd be comfortable.
My invention is a pretty efficient way to travel, isn't it? Why, you can even talk long distance on it. Here are some useful tips. Screen off.
Jump, double jump, and attack. Okay, so it's...
It's a bit strange.
It's Crash Bandicoot, but Donald Duck.
Programs on my computer. Every time you get 5 gears in a second or less, one of the letters of the word special appears on my screen. I wonder why. Well, maybe your nephews can explain it to you. Screen off.
Okay, we can bounce off the treasure chest gift things. Cronald Croc. There's Kitty. Kitty features in-game. Too aggressive? Can't make that jump.
Wow! From the looks of these sensors, orange juice gives you more energy. A lot more energy, in fact. You're Hyper Donald now.
Hyper Donald.
Use the chance to try these things out. You never know. You might even be able to break through walls. Screen off.
Oh god! Okay, at least he's stopped screaming.
Stop it, Donald. You're angry, Donald. To get yourself in a better mood, look for the power-ups. And be careful. If you take another hit, well, poor Daisy. Screen off.
Oh! Those things are spiky. Fair enough. Can we hit them? No. We're meant to jump over them.
Well.
Even a dramatic dying animation like Crash. I think Looney Tunes and whatnot did it first. Overly dramatic cartoon deaths. The camera is mostly fine because there's no way for the camera to not be fine. It's built in the Rayman engine? This doesn't look like Rayman 1. I hate the screaming so much. What don't you like about the, over our shoulder? I'd say the camera's been fairly good. We've definitely played a lot of 3D platformers that have far, far worse. Score system, which just terrifies. Hopefully we don't have to accumulate a certain amount of score. You get 2 bonus lives. And it asks you to enter high scores for your own playing through the campaign. Amazing. %0 done. Really? We'll see next time we're there, I guess.
You from here, thanks to our new program. Yeah, you were super cool. When you collected the gears really fast, our program called out the word "special" on the screen. That's 'cause you did something really special. Yeah, really cool. When you're special, our program automatically creates a special move.
What different Devgum and they still produce this?
And now we're here to give you the first one. We'll do it every time the word "special" is spelled out on the screen. When you make a special move, you'll be invincible! And the gears will be worth more. Isn't it cool? Here's how to do a special move. After you jump on 3 opponents or more in a row, press the R button real quick before you touch the ground again. Then you have 3 seconds to enter the key combination for the special move you want to do. Easy, huh? And you can practice as often as you want to in our training room.
I hope we don't have to do this.
Yeah, all you have to do is use the football helmet. So now, here's your first special move. The program calls it Yoga Bound.
Well,
Watch how you do it.
I guess we know what Commissar Kitty's next stream is. They're committing to this on the Game Boy Advance. Up AAAA. But you want to know, Kitty. And you can find out and show us all. You have a letter from your mom exempting you from having to play... From what? Having to play Game Boy Advance games? I'm intrigued to see the wording of this letter and whether your mom's signature looks disturbingly like your own handwriting. The music has been charming. Fuck it. It's on me. I didn't go forwards far enough. Should have been looking for my drop shadow more. Okay, that was camera. It didn't like me turning around in midair. It was like, how dare you decide to go backwards? There is only forwards. Yeah, having dodgy net for streaming is a pain in the ass, yeah. That's me screwing up the timing. Look at him rocking out and wiggling his butt. Isn't he a happy duck? A duck that won't swim? Yeah. Hey, Lapana. And you came to the wrong place. Alright. How am I? I'm good. This is surprisingly good. I thought it was going to be a fair bit worse after the previous duck game we played. When we played the Daffy Duck game on the 64. Which had some things going for it, but was mostly pain. which was a shadow game. Well, I've just selected B. Oh well. Okay, no, it was 2%. It looks like it's 2% per level, so there's approximately 50 levels. Most frightening part of the Marvel universe, according to Kitty.
Yeah, you made our computer program work really hard. Yeah, as hard as this new special move. Have fun with the ring-a-ding-ding move. Here's how it goes.
Ring-a-ding-ding. Up XXX. I don't know why Stefanos hates this. He has a mortal fear of Donald Duck. Oh, we've turned into a side-scrolling platformer. The third dimension they gave up on. You're sick, Apana? I'm sorry to hear you are well. Oh, there was... Of course there were bees hidden under there, why wouldn't there be? Oh, come on. Boo! The lightsabers input lag and the complete failure of telling you how to defeat the boss. It's actually quite responsive. I wouldn't say there's almost any input lag. There is a bit of the camera likes to like move around a little too violently in this 2D mode. How long does how long to beat say the average time is? I thought this was meant to be a couple of hours. Pretty sure I punched that goat, but alright. 45 hours? Well, I guess we're only doing the 2 then. We'll do our 2 and then grade it, unless it's really, really roped me in. No, it doesn't look like you can kill the bees. Four to 5 hours? Ah, not 45, 4 to 5 hours, okay. That's a bit more reasonable. Most of the enemies I've understood, but I don't understand what the one that looks like a bramble bush is. What is this thing? It's another duck in a bush? That's Frank Bush. A classic Donald Duck extended universe character. I am not in the know, I'm sorry. He's been decanonified since the great Star Wars wipe. Disney do love decanoning things. Please say this goes up to 6%. Looks like it's staying a nice steady 2 per level. Actually no, because we're up to 4. No, that would be if this one is 6, then the last one was 246.
Well, you'll be a happy reporter.
Thanks to this machine, you'll soon witness my final victory over the world!
And like these are very well done.
Ha! You make me laugh. My friends will come and rescue me. They'll stop you.
Really?
Well, I've got a little surprise for them. Don't want anybody to come close to my temple. Now go!
It's a Smash Bros. Crossover game. He's sending the Master Hand at us. Good night, Stefanos. I still don't know why you hate it so much. Oh, it's a run away from a boulder level. Except the boulder is a hand. Well, Bull. Apparently I should have double jumped there. I really don't want to take a 4th go. It would also be much more helpful if the camera was further ahead, so I could see more than a single jump ahead of where I am. Yeah, like there. Like, I was in a jump and I had no way to know that we were about to need to jump again. So, although I don't mind the over-the-shoulder when running forwards camera, this version of the camera when coming towards us is no. And again. A bold claim. Thankfully we have 14 lives to play with, but... Oh, thank God, a checkpoint. I dared to not press forwards for a millisecond so that I could try and get the thing, and I'm punished. Also, it was in response to the camera spinning around the corner. Oh, thank God. Why give you a 47-second extra, like... It moves slightly faster than you? It does. It's more that you get stuck on the boxes that are collectibles that you feel like should break when you move into them, but they only break if you jump on them. And yeah, the not so good camera for this mode. That one wasn't 2%, so there's slightly more than 50 levels. A poor soul has spent thousands of hours playing this game and this game alone. Someone probably loves it. I don't think it's terrible. I don't think it's amazing. But I don't think it's terrible. You're feeling a bit better now? Is it because you aren't having to play this game, Apana?
Oh, you Donald.
I found a nickel.
Okay. One, two, three, bounce on his head. One more time. One, two. Oh, bugger. The other time, the last one went, like, extra soon, so I tried to account for that. Come back! I need to kill the third baby. There we go. It's nice to know Ubisoft's quality hasn't slipped over the years. Hail, Dog. I'm glad to see that you exist again after your hacking incident. You got kicked from my server. You are welcome to rejoin, assuming you have regained control of your existence. You rat bastard! All the other times that he did an empty egg. The one time I'm like, oh, you're only doing empty eggs. Okay, 1 out of 3. Two. 3. Last time. He's doing lots of fakes. 2. Come back, baby. There we go. Why aren't you... I've killed 3 babies. You're meant to enter your next... Thank you. Your next phase. 1. 2. 3. Oh, you've changed? This time you do 4 for some reason. Boss defeated. Save. Now, the rate at which our percent is increasing doesn't seem to match the story that was indicated.
My gamma teleport already has more power. Now I can send you to Duckburg. Your new target is the Bingo Tower. It's the 2nd highest location in the world. Piece of cake, huh?
It also doesn't match with these all these levels, right? That there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 worlds indicated here. Because they said we'd only have to go to 3 places and set up the 3 weather vanes to empower his go-to the bad guy's place thingamajig. Maybe the bad guy's world has multiple worlds? The very vigorous jackhammer person. Seriously? Water from the fire hydrant will kill us. Alright. Bird-on-bird violence? Seagulls are flying rats, they're not birds. We're fine. Now, our cousin or whoever they are that's hiding in that bush, that's a bit more bird-on-bird action. Bullshit. Stop it! The fact that you become, like, semi-invisible and it's very actually hard to tell where you are in space when you're in anger mode is quite bad. Checkpoint. It's the first time we tried to do one of the special things and failed miserably. I haven't played enough Civ 2 to know, sorry, kitty. I have only really played 5 and the one for the DS. The DS one is pretty bad. 5 I quite like. Two bonus lives. Would you like to save? Two and 4 are some of your favorites. Ah, the boss levels are worth extra big amounts of percent. Okay.
Terrific, Uncle Donald! I wish I was there. Yeah, me too. Our program came up with a new move. This one's called the Sucker Chop. And here's the sequence.
Right, AAXX. Sure. Please? Why you no hop in? Thank you. One of the side-scrolly levels. For every Ratchet and Clank, there are 10 Donald Ducks. I like how happy he is when he wiggles his butt. No, I cost a life to get a life. Oh well. That's 2 bajillion platformers for the PlayStation. I don't see how we could have avoided that. He was literally on the edge. Maybe we just got bad luck with how Jackhammer Man RNG'd his way around to near the edge. I feel like I meant to go up there, but apparently not. Instead, it's timing puzzle. Endfall. Rip. Do I plan? I played EU5. You can go check out the channel. We've got the video of it up. And my review of it. I think it was terrible on release. Absolutely horrendously, unforgivably bad. So bad that I wanted all my money back, and I refunded it. It was literally the first game that I have ever refunded on Steam. That is how bad it is. No, Young. If CBs don't work, that is not a functional... Anyone who's going to try and claim that when the CBs don't work, that it's a functional game, no. I will just hard no that. Yeah, you can go check it out on Nifix. The review's there, and the VOD Dump channel has us playing it. I'm not going to sit here and tell you it's still that bad. It could be bad. It could be good. I have no idea. All I can say is, I played it release day, and it was flaming garbage. That's the only claim I'm going to make. If it can't even have CB's work, that's hot garbage. I would not consider that a minimum viable product.
Yeah, that was really cool. Sure was. And now we'll give you a special move. Hey, try to do spicy golf. Here's how to do it.
Spicy golf. Right, why? I mean, I wish that was more surprising, Kitty, but the way that they just copy and paste things from each other and pretend that they're different games, when they're pretty much the same game now, just with different skins on the top and different... Oh look, we're pretending it's in a different setting. Anyway, I don't want to grumble about it more. It was bad on release. It could be better now. I have no idea. I make no claims about now. I jumped. That should have been a I'm jumping down on you thing. One more. Checkpoint. Done unlock enough to unlock a new special move. Yeah, the camera definitely needs to be further forwards. Running into enemies because you can't see them. To the checkpoint. Do 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 do. Well, lucky we have like 50 million lives. Whew. Phew. Oh, and we were so close to the end that other time. Oh well. Just gonna stay here and take it easy. Yeah, get better, Apana. Get fully feeling well. Have a lazy weekend.
Whoa, so we'll give you a new one. And of course, it's a special one. Our program made up the fab lifting. Here's how it goes.
Fab lifting.
Whoa, super cool, Donald. You won all of the special moves in this location. That means you can try the special moves challenge whenever you want. Like now. Yeah, but for now it only works here in the levels of this location. And the same thing will happen when you've won all the special moves in any other location. Now here's how to try out the special moves.
But I don't want to.
Okay, at the beginning of a level, pass through the nephew icon. Then, while going through the level, you have to do 2 special moves. But the best part is that our computer program will tell you which special move you have to do. Yeah, that's the challenge part. And if you win, you get a cool coin. Fun, huh?
Coin.
Now you're talking. The cool coin is a surprise. We don't know what our computer program will give you for it yet. It's super cool. Well, good luck, Uncle Donald.
We've done everything. Yep, a coin that they don't even tell us what it will give us. Just, it's gonna be cool. Wink. This was out 2 years after Spyro. I think this looks a lot better than Spyro 1.
Hi, Donald. Hello, Duck.
Murloc told us he was coming. Now guess who's gonna get riddings?
Imagine being a child and getting this. I don't understand what you want me to do. Well, not get hit by that. I thought we might have to climb that. I mean, you played the Smurfs, Apana. You, you don't have much of a high horse to be working from here. I feel like I'm meant to climb up to the... Oh, we're meant to trick them into swinging the thing at them. Okay. Alright. Once we understood what it actually wanted... Though the increasingly small amount of platform space is getting to be a worry. Bugger. Oh, that still counted somehow. Biff! Hitting the Smurfs has made you remember something terrible to put on the list? I don't know, the Smurfs was pretty good. Little kids game good, but still pretty good. Definitely not a great adult game. But I think it's a perfectly good little kids game. You got it in a cereal box? Age of Empires 2. I literally had dozens of Age of Empires 2 discs from cereal boxes.
Thank you! My Gamma Tubal Teleport has more and more power. I can now send you into Magica Dispel's Flying Manor. That's the 3rd summit. We've almost done it, Donald. Keep up the good work.
Yes, here, at least, Age of Empires 2 was thrown away in cereal boxes. Kellogg's cornflakes and Cocoa Pops and Fruit Loops and blah blah blah. Free copies of Age of Empires were in them for like a year or two. So, bajillions of copies of it. Maybe it wasn't a year or two. It felt like a year or two. Spooky Castle? Spooky Castle. So we've got pseudo Scooby-Doo level. The hitbox on the axe is a bit overly generous. Frankenduck? And there's an invisible man. Wow. Rude. Double rude. Oh well. Back to the start. Still, we've done a lot of learning. We've learned that the axes have a stupendously large hitbox relative to their size. We've learned that there are timing aspects to those. And then that the upcoming things are also on toughness. I kept thinking there that it was going to land me on the bats, but it just wouldn't. Well, luckily that's a checkpoint. That wasn't me being greedy as much as not realizing that that was a hole. What the hell? What am I meant to do there, then? It would appear we're meant to die, Mr. Duck. Oh, we can solve it by damage boosting across. That's one solution. Alright. Two bonus lives. Would you like to save? Save complete.
Whoa, you're in good shape, Akhenaten. Yeah, you made our computer program work really hard. Yeah, as hard as this new special move. Its name is Tap 10. Here's how it goes.
Down YBYB. Does FFP count? No. Unless it's like, the game can be a FMV game, doesn't make it a Movie Monday game. The game has to be connected to a movie. Now, maybe there is an FMV game that is connected to a movie. That I can't think of one off the top of my head. Maybe you could argue that there's that Dracula FMV that's linked to the Dracula movie, but I don't think it's meant to be tied to any of the Dracula movies that I'm aware of. Well, that's us. It said I was on the underside of the conveyor belt. Let's try again. No! I'm not on the underside of the conveyor game! That was me not moving forwards enough. That one, I pay. That's me sucking. Go. Whew. There are Gundam movies. Yeah, I suppose that could go either way. We've already played that. Oh, come on, and there's not a save point after that stupid platform. That terrible Gundam game that, Shadow suggested. Well, let us get the one up. Let's look at the upside. No, stop being in stupid, it's hard to tell where my drop shadow is mode. Camera. The camera was obsessed with the Frankenstein. Wouldn't move forward so that I could do the next platform section. It's weird how terrible game and Shadow are together so often. I mean, he probably likes the Gundam game. I didn't. I felt it was very unreasonable. No. Timing puzzle. And then again, you also suggested... I think Narnia would be perfectly fine if you were playing it cooperatively. It's only bad playing it single player, because they hadn't worked out how to make it work as a non-co-op game properly. Right, it made good use of its movie video clips. It was just bad at being a non-co-op game. I'm angry about that one. I very specifically waited to try and get the camera to... come forwards so that I could double jump. Go. Victory! Yeah, and it did a good job of following the movie's plot as well. Just not great at not being a co-op game. Have a friend or get screwed. Have a friend or little brother, little sister. I suppose older brother or sister as well. Or else convince mum and dad to play with you.
Hey, you did great, Uncle Donald. Yeah, that was really cool. Sure was. And now we'll give you a special loot.
It was very painful to play as a single-player game, Aparna.
Our program calls it the ballet basket. Here's how it goes.
Trying to get your AI friends to be even slightly useful when they were necessary for, Haven't we done all three? I must not have done this one yet? Yeah, okay, we haven't done this one yet. Was just misery. I'm pretty sure it would be fine if you had 2 players. How do I go past you? Wow, rude. Okay, we're meant to karate chop him from behind. Timing. The pianos look awfully like the ones out of Mario 64 to me. Victory! Open the boss level. Would you like to save? Yes, please. A quarter of the way through. Looks like it's about 4 hours long.
I was there. Yeah, me too. Our program came up with a new move. It's called Stilt Tilt. Here's the sequence.
Down BBYY.
Super cool, Lucky Donald. You won all of the special moves in this location. That means you can try the special moves challenge whenever you want. Yeah, but for now it only works here in the levels of
You've
this
already
location.
told me this. Why are you re-tutorializing it?
Same thing will happen when you've won all the special moves in any other location. Now here's how to try out the special moves challenge. Okay, at the beginning.
No, you don't need to tell me again. Stop. It's a kid's game. Okay, there's a moon. And then there's some sort of vampire duck. They might have forgotten.
Hiya, Donald. What do you know? I found a nickel.
He's good at finding nickels.
Very happy that Murloc told me you were coming, Donald Duck. I won't have to go looking for you behind your Uncle Scrooge's coattails. Now, prepare to do battle with the all-powerful Magica.
Lego races. I thought you said trash, kitty. It's a racing game. Surely... Oh, God. Surely it will be good. Well, insta-death. But now we know how her first attack works, at least. Okay, she doesn't have babies, she has skeletons. And then we kill her legally not baby skeletons, and... nothing? Maybe I was meant to punch them at her? It's frustrating. Well, try again. Dark Young being the expert. Regards to baby killing. No, I'll just bring up the screenshot of your CK3 review, Dark Young. With 10 out of 10 would kill baby again. Being an infant is no excuse for being, or for following the wrong religion. "10 out of 10 would burn baby to death again." Okay, we defeat Dracula S. Duck. He was frequently away serving with the US Navy. Okay.
Good going, Donald. My machine already has a lot of power. But if you can find and put the last gamma weather vane at the center of Murloc's temple, it'll be even stronger. You'll see this last weather vane is a little different. It's the strongest one my grandfather built. Better get going. Daisy's waiting for you.
One day, I might invent circular glasses. Okay. Please, let me in the level. Okay. We use the legally not Super Mario pipes to get to the level. Ah, they're tilters. But they don't punish you that much. It won't kill you. Boo! Extremely forgiving tilts. How am I meant to get to that first one? Can I jump that far? I can. It's just the camera makes it look like I can't. Can I really get all the way over there? Yes. Probably a cigar. I don't think he would have been having a cigarette. He's more of a cigar. Colonial... soldier feels more like cigar to me. And cigars and Indians are tied together in the, like, stereotypical worlds, of which, it is one. Does that mean that I can abuse the checkpoint to please. Yes! I can abuse the checkpoint to go get the life. Slightly too far forwards. It's on me. Can't blame the camera too much there. I suck. Do the Looney Tunes even exist anymore? No idea. Or have they simply been subsumed into Paw Patrol? There's Space Jam 2. Is that getting close to 5 years old now, though, Kitty? Is that now an ancient film? Do you want to save? Yes, please.
Hey, you did great, Uncle Donald! Yeah, that was really cool. Sure was. And now we'll give you a special move. Whoa, the computer set up the high sky now.
Yep, it is 5 years old. Blobber is right. Or left AAYY. I get what you mean. You mean non-pay TV. Like, free to air. We call it free to air. That felt wrong, but okay. No, I'm just bad at this one. Alright. I will say that I'm slightly distracted by them mixing up their mythologies, right? Why are voodoo dolls in the mummy temple? It's just, let's mix any generically spookums thing together that we can. Which made a bit more sense in the haunted house than in the Pharaoh's tomb. You'd assumed this was Mexico, but they've had mummies. Maybe I'm not aware of the Mexican mummies? There are indeed Mexican. Okay, well, I am obviously a Philistine then. This looks like a timing puzzle. And yet... Yeah, I don't know how you were meant to get that then, because it felt like without the bounce from the thing I couldn't get across. Still, voodoo and tiki also don't really match. Victory. You've been trying to get your partner into Buffy. He hates it. It is pretty trashy. I'll give the musical episodes a pass. That's about it. The rest is a bit too trashy for me. Okay, level 3. I mean, I couldn't see game. You wouldn't put... Yeah, I don't even feel bad about that. That's on the game for not... Right? How am I meant to see where it wants me to jump there? Grizzle, grizzle, grizzle. Nonsense, Finboy. Older. Older. Has he watched Farscape with you, kitty? There we go. There's my suggestion. Farscape. Nice Australian sci-fi. I don't understand how I'm meant to get past these. FG's doesn't like Farscape. It's slightly more than just meant to be eye candy, FG's, unlike Buffy. It's not a huge step up, but it's a step up. It isn't Monster of the Week eye candy. Oh. I thought someone said... No. Someone said something about trashy. Yeah, Buffy is too trashy, but Farscape. That implies Farscape is trashy. Which I'm not going to have it on anywhere near the same level of trashiness as Buffy. Absolutely nowhere near. You would need a logarithmic scale for them to be on the same scale, right? Trashiest sci-fi idealist when? That was actually pretty tight timing, honestly. I think that's probably maybe even a little too difficult for little kids' eyes. Maybe there's something I'm not getting about that, but that felt like really quite tight. Bugger. Come on, you're better off speaking to Young for that than me. For a CNC tier list. Well, bugger. Shit. Whatever. They give you health back at the end of it, so who cares? Holy. No. Who can be bothered when they just give you your health back at the end? Not me, that's for sure. Okay, now this fiendishly multiple layers of timing puzzle together. Okay. Whew. Victory! Now we're approaching the point where we need to make a decision. We're getting close to our 2 hours. Are we gonna finish this, or do we say 2 hours is enough? And many? I'm probably enjoying it enough to finish it. We'll see. Depends how many more of these levels they have. I am not a fan of these levels. Yeah, like, how am I meant to know where to land there when the We had some interesting physics of the hand colliding with us and causing us to super duper jump forwards. Yeah, physics break. Another checkpoint? No, I don't want another. I want the level to end game, please. Thank you. Whew. Two bonus lives. Would you like to save? %34 seems like a lot more percent to do. Do I need to put on the aircon? 21 is too much. Here the government instructions are until it's 12 to 28? You're not supposed to have aircon on until the temperature is outside that range for conserving electricity reasons.
Daisy!
Daisy!
Murloc!
That's enough! Quiet!
Yeah! Hey, I found a nickel! Ow!
You won't get away from me, you little web-footed runt. When I'm through with you, Daisy will only be...
No, it's not a law, Kitty. It's just government advice for conserving electricity. I don't know what hit me. Oh, there's fireballs coming from the sides periodically as well. Because why not? Was I meant to hit you then? How do I hurt you? How do I hurt you, boss? Okay, I meant to go for the one with the glowing pendant. The others are fakes. The others are shadow clones. Alright. That's fine. We now understand how you work. Would have been nice if I could have gotten a first try, but... Miyazaki famously based Pinwheel, who I am not aware of as a boss name, on this boss. Got ya. Do we have to do it 3 times or 4? There are 4 of him, but the game has been pretty religious so far in sticking to its rule of 3. Dark Souls 1 boss. Okay, we've done it twice. Three times! He turns into a baby? You could see his model snap to a smaller one. Well, he was transforming into a baby, just like the cutscene. Hilarious if it sliced her up. You monster kitty. This feels like game
Daisy,
over.
you're safe.
Ah, I know what this machine does. Brilliant!
Hey, maybe that's a nickel.
Oh, good lord. It makes dog food?
Murloc certainly had fancy taste. It's an extra chocolate popcorn machine.
Oh, chocolate popcorn.
Donald, thank you for rescuing me. You're my hero.
Roll credits? It feels roll credits. Okay, roll credits. The percent was actually more like percent of crap you've collected and 100%ing rather than getting to the end of the game percenting. Very good. Is there anything after the credits? It's very noticeable that the music doesn't last the whole credits, and that it's looped like 3 times now. There we go. The credits are longer than the game. And does it just dump us back to main menu? Would you like to save? This feels like it's gonna dump us back in the world selector.
Hooray, Donald! You've done it! You've also given me the chance to perfect my gamma tubal teleport. So you may use it anytime you want. You can even use it to go back to the scenes of your victories.
You can use it to watch the movie clips.
Yourself with Gladstone's time attack and the nephew's special moves challenge. Say, you can also find all the golden threads to make yourself some new outfits. I'll be right here. Come and see me anytime.
Here's all the post-game content. No, that's good. It's nice that it explains the post-game content. But that means we are done. Let us move on to rating this. Sellout Sunday. Go to our game rating scene. We are not doing Neo the Matrix Path of Pain. Path of Horrendous Gun Controls. We are doing... yeah. Donald Duck going Quackers, as suggested by Amel. Alright. Donald the Duck going Quackers. GameCube. We're up to number... what was the last one we did? Was it Beyblade? No, it was Hello Kitty Happy Party Pals. So we're up to game 30. Okay. This was suggested by Amel. Now, was it fun? Yeah, it was relatively fun. It's a fine little 2D platformer, why not? 2D/3D platformer. Is it true to... shut up. Stop jabbering at me, other person. Is it true to source? It uses characters from the Looney Tunes world? But beyond that, and it did mention going to Duckburg, I'm willing to give it a 2. But beyond that, maybe a 3. It doesn't seem to do a bad job, but it doesn't seem to do a specifically good job. Is it interesting? No. There's very little original or unique about this. This is Crash Bandicoot Donald Duck. There is almost nothing new or original or interesting. The last person who watched Donald Duck died 50 years ago. The graphics? I think this actually looks quite good. I liked the look of it. It's not a 5. I think it's like a 4. It's a relatively okay looking GameCube game. The music was appropriately like the Haunted House music sounded haunted housey. The Pharaoh music sounded fairly Pharaoh-ish. And it was all Looney Tunes, orchestral, like appropriate music. The sounds, the bangs, the crashes, the pipe tubes, yeah, they all also did a pretty good job, honestly. I maybe got there's some volume leveling issues, and there's some I really don't love his screaming. So maybe deduct some points there down to a 3. The controls? Yeah, the controls work perfectly fine. You can have 4 out of 5. There's very little to complain about the controls. The controls are just thumbstick move around and jump and punch. Is it intuitive? Yes, it's also exceedingly intuitive and it tutorializes most things. Ah, but that's the thing, Finboy. You don't control the camera, right? So I can't evaluate camera controls when there is none. It's auto camera. It's not like you control the camera badly. It's not like it's Glover or Mario 64 where you're like the auto camera in Mario 64 obsessing about going behind you gets in the way compared to the superior Glover camera. Because there is no camera controls from the player. Rudeness? There is a little bit of rudeness. Those extremely tight timing things, it being unclear when those bubble fountain things would hurt you or not. There's some rudeness there for how easy it is for a little kid's game. There are bits of this that are like absolutely 1, and there are a couple of bits of this that are like a 4, so we're going to average that to a 2. But most of it is exceedingly easy. There are just a couple of little bits where there are some significant difficulty spikes. Alright, any notes? Really nice looking... Well, actually, first we describe what it is. So it's Crash Bandicoot but Donald Duck. Looks pretty okay. The pre-render cutscenes are really quite good. Appropriate, orchestral, and themed to the levels. Music for Looney Tunes. What did you see, Finboy? Bad things in the running away from Boulder type levels, but it is Master Hand. The camera is quite poor. Most of the time, the camera is good. Sometimes it gets obsessed. Yeah, but they all have that, like, it's Disney, not Looney Tunes, but they all have that, like, orchestral, full orchestra, music-y kind of feel. Um, Sometimes it gets obsessed with getting stuck on enemies and not moving forwards enough with you, but most of the time it's quite good. All right. Some replayability and post game extras in getting all the collectibles and challenge/time attack modes. Fairly short. I reckon that's about it. Anything else do we think we should mention, chat? Crash Bandicoot but Donald Duck looks pretty okay. The pre-rendered cutscenes are actually really quite good. Appropriate orchestral and themed to the level's music for Looney Tunes. Bad things in the running away from boulder-type levels. The camera is quite poor. Most of the time the camera is good. Sometimes it gets obsessed with being stuck on an enemy or not moving forwards enough with you, but most of the time it's pretty good. Replayability and post-game extras in getting all the collectibles and challenge and time attack modes, fairly short. It's us? Kitty might be finding that... Do they have one on here? That this might just be Kitty getting grumpy that something's going to do better than Star Wars Episode 1 Jedi Power Battles for the Dreamcast, which at least gave us an excuse for using the Dreamcast. Drrr. How does this total? You wanted it to get even worse? It's no Kawasaki quad bikes, I'm sorry, Kitty. Donald Duck is just below the genuinely good game category. It's above the truly horrible, but not yet into the actually good games. I definitely would prefer to be playing it than Pirates of Dark Waters, so I'm glad the scoring system has reflected that. Let's make sure that's noted down that Shadow suggested that horrendousness. Okay. Yeah, it's in the meh range. It's not a great game, and it's not a terrible game. It's alright. Cheers all, thank you for joining. I hope you've had a lovely time with a Donald Duck going Quackers. You may suggest your own, make your own Sellout Sunday game suggestions. For those of you live here in chat, there is a chat redeem. And for those of you watching on YouTube, leave a comment. I look forwards to many more Sellout Sundays to come, but for now, peace. Alright. Who, if anyone, is up and about so I can go have pizza, seeing as it's pizza night? And the pizza has arrived. Ooh! We'll get you guys acclimatized to what's coming towards the end of the week, because the next crossover festival thing for Tails Crossover Racing is this next week. We will be playing some Puyo Puyo games in preparation for that. But to get you guys prepared, we'll go watch someone else playing. Who's streaming? Why, it's good friend Strezzo. Let's go.